The ground beneath our feet is like a silent book. Each layer, a page written over millions of years. Some pages are easy to read: fossilized bones, seashells, traces of volcanic ash. But others have been scribbled over, erased, or lost. And hidden among those missing pages lies perhaps humanity's greatest question. Were we really the first? Create a cinematic documentary scene based on this narration. In 1980, a group of geologists discovered a thin layer of clay in Italy. Inside, it was a rare metal called iridium, almost impossible to find on Earth, yet abundant in meteorites. This discovery became the proof of the asteroid impact that wiped out the dinosaurs. A single cosmic event left a mark that endured for millions of years, which raises an inevitable question. If an asteroid's trace can last this long, where are the traces of an advanced civilization? Scientists have a name for this question: the Silurian Hypothesis. Named after a science fiction series featuring an ancient species living beneath the Earth, this theory asks whether industrial civilizations might have existed long before humans. The idea is simple and unsettling. Earth is 4.5 billion years old. Our industrial revolution is only 300 years old. That means our entire civilization represents less than 1/200,000th of Earth's history. If we were to vanish today, what would remain in 5 million years? A handful of plastic, some metallic remnants, a few chemical signatures. Most of it would dissolve, erode, and merge back into the rocks. So what if it already happened before, and we're just the latest in a long cycle? Scientists often describe the fossil record as Earth's diary, but countless pages are missing. In some chapters, life appears suddenly, like the Cambrian explosion. It's as if someone flipped a switch and complexity emerged overnight. It's hard to explain such abrupt leaps as mere accidents of evolution. Maybe nature isn't as random as we think. Maybe in the deep past, an unseen hand accelerated the process. Rock layers are not just stones, they're Earth's memory. In some samples, scientists found chemical patterns identical to those created by modern nuclear tests. In Africa's Oklo mine, a natural nuclear reactor operated 2 billion years ago. Yes, they call it natural, but the isotopic ratios match artificial nuclear reactions almost perfectly. So, either nature imitated technology, or technology was always part of nature. Some sediment layers contain microparticles remarkably similar to modern plastics. Yet these layers predate humanity by millions of years. Science is still searching for natural explanations, but the results are inconsistent. Even their distribution resembles an industrial production network. If these truly are synthetic remnants, then we might just be the reborn descendants of a forgotten industrial age. Continents hidden beneath ice. Radar scans of Antarctica have revealed geometric patterns, too regular, too symmetrical for nature's usual chaos. Are these structures natural, or the buried traces of an ancient civilization? Deep drilling has also uncovered microscopic DNA fragments from organisms that don't match any known species. It's as if they belong to a different biological system entirely. Perhaps those life forms existed in a world nothing like ours. Sonar scans of the ocean floor have uncovered vast, orderly ridges. Some resemble the layouts of ancient cities. At such crushing depths, no human could build anything. The pressure, the darkness, the cold would destroy it. But if a civilization had the technology, why not? Maybe some societies didn't rise from the surface, but from below it, thriving in the warmth and silence of the ocean's heart. The mystery isn't just beneath us, it's above us too. Metallic objects have been discovered in Earth's orbit that appear far older than human technology. Some are positioned at Lagrange points, perfectly stable locations where objects can remain for millions of years. Their materials match no known alloys on Earth. In short, if someone's been watching Earth, they've been doing it for a very, very long time. In some ancient DNA samples, scientists found sequences that don't fit natural selection. Patterns so deliberate they look like inserted information. Some researchers now believe DNA might carry not only biological data, but historical memory. Maybe, just maybe, our genes still whisper the silent messages of civilizations long gone. If a civilization advances far enough, it eventually learns one truth. The body is fragile, but the mind can endure. Some theories suggest that ancient civilizations may have transferred their consciousness into technology, creating living archives of minds. Perhaps that's why certain crystals behave like information storage systems. Maybe consciousness itself has been buried deep within the Earth. Maybe our planet doesn't just preserve bones and fossils. Maybe it preserves thoughts. Every civilization has a rhythm. It rises, peaks, and slowly fades, like a heartbeat. And maybe humanity is right in the middle of its own pulse. Those who came before might have reached incredible heights, reshaping planets, exploring the stars, redefining consciousness itself. But in the end, they lost balance with nature. And nature, as always, prevailed. Some scientific data suggest that Earth's geological and climatic shifts sometimes seem corrected. Earthquakes, volcanoes, magnetic changes, they appear strangely regulated. Some theories propose that Earth may still be protected by automated systems left behind by earlier civilizations. A planetary management network, invisible, but still functioning. This story isn't just about the past. It's about us. Because we're facing the same test. We're stretching our planet's limits, consuming its resources, changing its atmosphere. Maybe earlier civilizations did exactly the same. And all that's left of them are quiet warnings written in stone. Be careful. We were here too. We made the same mistakes. If others came before us, their greatest legacy wasn't technology, it was wisdom. They were part of the evolution of consciousness itself. And maybe their purpose was to keep the planet alive until we were ready to awaken. Perhaps, even now, unseen networks, remnants of ancient minds, are still watching us, not judging our existence, but our choices. They may have fallen, but we're still walking their path. In the eyes of deep time, humanity is just a flicker of light. But in that brief flash lies immense potential. That potential could destroy us, or carry us into the next link of the great chain of consciousness. Perhaps the entire history of Earth is one long test, to see if intelligence can bear the weight of its own power. Deep time is silent, but it's watching. The universe is waiting. And the choice, once again, is ours. In the eyes of deep time, we are only a brief spark. But even a spark can light the path for those who come after. If this story made you think, if it reminded you how fragile and extraordinary our place in the universe is, then help the light continue. Subscribe, share, and be part of this journey through time, wisdom, and the unknown. Deep time is silent. The universe is waiting. And together, we decide what comes next.